I wonder what kind of person this goodwill ambassador is. Gentlemen!
That mobile suit was used against Oz on Earth, so we'll check it for security reasons, sir.
Oh, you gotta give it up. You gotta give it up. Traitors. Bro, she a traitor. I don't like her.
The new system, since Oz and the colonies became united, has had a considerable influence on Earth. On behalf of my nation, I've come here so I might find out more about this situation.
Your nation?
Yes, my nation. I've come here from the Sank Kingdom, and my name is Miliardo Peacecraft.
Oh, His Excellency has had ties with the Sank Kingdom since his youth. But I'd heard that your nation was recovering from the strife that was caused by the wars.
As an individual, I think I understand the implications of war, so I thought I could give advice to the space colonies desiring their own military power.
There are quite a few ways in which to obtain peace for oneself. I'm sure that between what each of us has learned, we'll find the best direction to take.
Then will you give me the latitude to act on my own accord while I'm here in space?
Yes, of course, that's fine.
You might very well be on the right track to peace. Representative.
Zex.
Peacecraft, huh? He's none other than that Oz traitor, Zex Marquise.
Of course he is.
Space Colony D-120, where the command station of the United Earth Sphere Alliance had been located. Oz wasn't currently controlling the colonies by force, but rather providing counsel on its own admission into the colonies. D-120 continued in its function as Earth's voice in outer space, without foregoing its position as a military organization from Earth. Gwinter, the son of the former Alliance commander, General Septim, was the representative of this colony. The former Alliance members surrounding him had been pointing out problems with the colonial independence policy backed by Oz.
Now what are you hesitating for? Oz is trying to secure more power for themselves, and we've got to do something to stop them. Technological strength will just become a threat to the Earth. Oz is thinking of space as nothing more than a factory for military goods. We're the only ones that can stop them. It's our mission.
A battle will result in many casualties. Dialogue is still an option at this point, considering our military strength. They're planning to use outer space to develop and manufacture their mobile dolls. These murder weapons will allow Oz to easily take over and dictate the colonies. Does everybody feel the same way?
Zex Marquise has arrived here in space.
Zex? The lightning count is still alive?
The Earth fears the increased armament in space the most.
What'd you say?
Zex knows Oz well and he wishes for peace on Earth, so we should set aside some time to hear what he has to say.
What's Zex doing in space? He has nothing to do with Oz anymore.
He's one man who holds great affection for his homeland. I'm sure he knew it was risky, but he must have felt that someone had to do something. This visit holds significance.
Very nicely done, Trace Kushranada. Outer space is now close to accepting Oz.
So it seems.
And Colonel Ann's achievements have been impressive. She succeeded in forming friendly relations with one colony after another.
The sense of independence built by forming a nation will trigger the mindset to develop productivity and defense.
This leads to the nation becoming militarist, which means that every country on the Earth will jump into Oz's arms practically begging to be governed by us. It's beautiful, Trace. You've made outer space a member of the Romefeller Foundation.
Excuse me, sir.
Oh, Mr. Tuberov, have you finished packing?
Yes.
Tuberov is heading for outer space to oversee mobile doll production to strengthen our military force. Ann has readily accepted the new addition.
Lady Unn did?
Colonel Ann seems to be very pleased indeed with the mobile dolls.
Your Excellency, it's been a while since we last spoke. It's Lady Unn here.
Lady Unn.
I'd almost convinced myself that you'd be coming here with Chief Engineer Tuberov.
Yes, I want to talk to you about that. Just how are you planning to utilize the mobile dolls?
I plan to use them as your soldiers in such a way that it won't cause you grievance.
My soldiers?
You're not being fair, Your Excellency. You're the person that must lead
Your
this
Excellency.
world. But you simply left this world in a state of utter confusion. I came here to outer space in order to be of some assistance to you. And I've also laid out a new future for you, Your Excellency.
Fighting will never disappear from this world. In which case, the strongest should be the ones to rule the world. It's a fact that people even feel pleasure when they're being controlled by others. It's merely natural for the world to continue fighting.
But that encourages meaningless bloodshed. Your
Yeah.
Excellency, you are
Bloodshed
capable of
that you
loving all
caused.
people. You have a heart that can make you a god. You can create peace on Earth from here in space.
Lady, you're only thinking of your own ideals when you envision the future.
It's what you wanted, Your Excellency.
My ideal is nothing more than the fantasy of a single individual. History is an accumulation of daily events. I have no interest in an individual's future.
Your future's already been determined. Your future's destined to be right here in outer space.
Lady Un, I'm not as strong as you think I am. Zex and the Gundam pilots are making an effort to construct a new future as we speak. There's no need to hurry. History will repeat itself. Lady, please come back to me. The Lady Un that I used to be so fond of.
Shocked by the words.
It's
Shocked
Zex
by the
Marquis
words.
without a question.
So Zex is in space, is he?
Establishing relations with the military colony of the former Alliance.
Lieutenant Nico, destroy the Alliance's space force. There's no reason to leave them roaming about now that the mobile dolls have been completed.
Yes, sir.
I've also sent Colonel An orders for the near future. Tell her that I'd like to receive her comments on the contest.
Sir.
Welcome. I realize that we did become enemies at one point, but changes in wartime also bring about changes in relationships.
I care about the Earth just as you people of the Alliance do.
I heard you came from Earth to discuss the current armaments issue of the space colonies.
If this is just a matter of a new military nation being formed, then I wouldn't be worried. However, if it turns out that they're being tricked by Oz, then I can't just sit back and ignore it.
Oz is planning on using outer space as their military factory.
That'd result in even more severe disputes on Earth and would lead to serious casualties.
Tell us how you feel about the people in space, Mr. Peacecraft.
The teachings of the great leader, the late Hiro Yui, are still with us. Outer space once thrived as a world which was neither polluted by Earth's history nor in need of armaments. The colonies set an example for all of Earth's peace-oriented nations.
They set an example. If only the people in space had heard those words a bit sooner, then perhaps they might not have changed their minds.
Why don't you just tell Mr. Peacecraft here about the people of the space colonies and the reason why we decided to stay in space?
The reason you stayed here.
Ah, right. Back when the Alliance was defeated by Oz, our first thought was to immediately offer to surrender. However, it was our opinion at the time that by surrendering we would be leaving outer space in a great turmoil. The space colonies is a realm of precise calculations. This management center was always supporting the colony's life zone. The colony's rotation operations, checking the condition of the atmosphere, management of the weather. Natural phenomenon that is taken for granted down on Earth is generated by man-made machinery controlled by people here. To live in this atmosphere, there was a need to change people's awareness. There's insecurity. Yes. Unless you can completely ignore insecurity, you'll have a lot of difficulties living here. And the insecure people feel the need for weapons. Because weapons can provide people with a sense of security.
Then at what point can one get rid of that sense of insecurity?
Outer space will attack the Earth in their search for more stable grounds. Huh?
It's an Oz mobile suit transport vessel. Looks like they're finally going to attack us.
I'd like to be part of your counterattack.
But we can't have a goodwill ambassador getting involved in a battle.
I switch between two masks. My experience in battle has taught me to be cunning like that.
Only sex.
Colonel. Oh, I beg your pardon.
That's fine. Come in, please. This is the Rockefeller Foundation's plan to send mobile dolls made in space to Earth.
In order to resolve all disputes on Earth at once.
Everybody comes to that conclusion. But, personally, I have no intention of sending mobile dolls to Earth. The Rockefeller Foundation's plan would just mean more bloodshed on Earth. The strong shall come to rule the Earth. That's all that's needed for us to attain peace. But now His Excellency has refused his mission to rule the world.
His Excellency?
True public
Like it's a damn
authorities will
surprise.
never be
Bro, you
possible
already
unless
knew
His
that.
Excellency comes to our space. There isn't any point in my staying here any longer.
That's not true. You still have your duty here to serve as an Oz soldier.
As an Oz soldier?
In the end, you'd be doing him a favor by staying. A soldier should only worry about following orders. Colonel, you're a leader that stands above the soldiers. But your superior abilities can be greater magnified as an Oz soldier. I implore you, Colonel, I'm to serve as an Oz soldier, not to guide His Excellency, but rather to support him.
An Oz soldier to support Master Trace.
I'm sure that's what His Excellency desires.
Master Trace, he desires
Mobile dolls have started a battle at Area A of the Alliance military base. They'll be in range.
You know he
of
don't.
beam cannon in T-minus 600 seconds.
Can we damage the Alliance colony with the beam cannon?
If we can destroy their electric power control and management facilities, one shot should wipe it out.
Okay.
I've heard that many civilians live there along with the military officers.
They already got a Gundam pilot over there.
A military fortress.
Has Colonel Un been informed of your plans here?
I'm acting on direct orders from Duke Dumail. We're to crush them along with that Oz traitor Zexon.
Came up.
I'll get the Mercurius and Bay 8 ready.
Stop right there, Troll Barton. I won't let you go near the mobile suit gate. I don't trust traitors regardless of whether they're enemies or allies.
And Lady Un isn't aware of this either.
The Colonel is left to take part in the battle against the Alliance. She left me in charge of operations here. Restrain this man at once.
I have no intention of overstepping my boundaries as an Oz soldier. It's just I have doubts about your plan not to use the Bay 8 and Mercurius to support the Colonel's troops, that's all.
A soldier doesn't need to be thinking so much. Ideals about peace are for people in the top ranks. All we need to do is pursue victory.
And see, and that's why. That's exactly why. That's exactly why it's like. Came up. But still.
Get closer. Make up for reaction time in close-range combat. I did it! All right! What?
We've lost 50% of our Leos.
We believe all the enemy Tauruses are mobile dolls.
20% of our defenses are gone.
Have the remaining civilians living in the colony all been evacuated?
Yes, they left on our large shuttle and are headed for safe grounds. In any case, mobile dolls alone cannot destroy this colony.
I expect that barge will be making the final blow. This colony's about ready to go under.
What's that supposed to mean, Grandfather?
This is the first time a colony was destroyed in war ever since the colonies were built. All of mankind needs to be shown how terribly tragic the destruction really is. We who brought military power to space, and the colonies who are considering it now, must engrave this in our memories so the wrong path won't be taken. It hardly compensates for what we've done, but I hope our deaths send the message. I do.
I'm terribly sorry to have dragged you into this, Grandfather.
Those are my thoughts exactly. I'm sorry, Gwynter.
Now he's just dodging them effortlessly, for real.
Barge's beam cannon. Are they seriously going to wipe out the colony?
Trace is hoping that we will both put up a good fight. Isn't it possible for even you to create a future, Trace? There's no choice left but to battle.
I hope she dies.
It's the only way that remains.